So this is euro dollar analysis for Tuesday, 27th of February. Now, let's have a look what happened in prices, where prices may likely go. So previously we had prices trade beneath this 22.87, it's just slightly beneath. And we've had prices come up, tested 22.87, held. Prices have gone back up and tested 22.87 again, and it has held. Now, what we are seeing is we do seem to be having resistance here in around the slightly above the 23.40. So it might just be, let's just have a quick look. If this is about 23.50 or so, it's 23.52, and let's just have a look where we are here, and we're looking at 23.54. So in around the 23.50 mark, we do appear to be having some minor resistance at the present. That is acting holding down prices. So we do have to be aware of that. What we have done is, as we have held this level, and again we've held it with support, we do look poised for another test of that 23.50. Now, if we do successfully break above 23.50, we are looking at we also have to be aware of the 400 period moving average. The 400 period moving average marked out here in black may act as a further confluence along with the 23.50, which could potentially see prices hit back down towards that 22.87 for another test of that level. If, however, we are able to successfully break above the 400 period moving average, the very next major level that we are looking at is in around the 23.62, successful break from which we have to be aware of the 200 period moving average just slightly above, in around the 23.70 or so. A successful break from which above these key resistance zone, potentially we have the 400 acting as dynamic level of resistance, as well as the 200, as well as the horizontal level. Successful breakout from this area, we will be looking for price to head up towards that 24.50, beyond which we're looking for price to head back up towards that 125 level. If, however, we do break down from where we are at present, or at the 23.50, or even further up still in around 23.62, we are looking for price head down towards our 22.87. If we do break down from 22.87, the very next level that we are looking at to the downside is in around the 22.23, successful break from which we're looking at prices heading down towards that 21.78. I don't anticipate prices moving much beyond the 21.78 at present, unless we do have a strong catalyst. But we do look poised for further upside momentum, and that is in alignment with the higher time frame trend. Now, let's just have a look at the higher time frames, see how prices are developing here. So if I head over to the daily chart, get the scale on here correct, as we can see, euro dollar has been heading upwards for several months now. We've gone into a period of consolidation breaks, and so on, but we've come up in towards this 125, and we do appear to have found some resistance at the 125, as we can see by these rejections that we are seeing in the market in around the 125. Now, interestingly enough, we're potentially developing a bit of a trading range here. As you can see, we've got 125 being the upper end of the trading range, the lower end of the trading range being around at 22.23 or so. So we'll see if prices do retrace towards that 22.23. We'll reduce that bullish buy side momentum, take us back up towards that 125. If, however, we do start to head up, towards that 122.25 before we head down towards that 22.23. We've potentially got a low here, a potentially higher low, especially if we do see this bullish continuation upwards, which would possibly suggest there would likely be a break of this 125 to the upside. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the euro dollar analysis. Thanks for watching.